good morning and welcome back to CityLine. As you saw on the couch, I have two amazing individuals who are here to talk about Safe Streets Health is Wealth program and the power of community. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Nora Fleming de Sandoval. Gosh, I love your name. That name is something else. Is that on your business card like that?
Well, I had to get the elongated business card to fit it all.
You pulled out the Price is Right check.
Yes.
Here's my card. You are the executive director of Safe Streets, and boy, are we glad. You brought with you this beautiful, radiant person over here. Yolanda Benton, you are the youth program specialist. Welcome to CityLine.
Thank you.
And boy, do you have a cute nephew. He's in the green room. Hello, Jordan. we love Jordan. So, Nora, what has Safe Streets been up to this summer? Because I can't believe the summer's gone.
I can't either. I was just talking about it out in the hallway. I can't believe it's already September, and here we are. Well, of course, as we always do, we had a wonderful National Night Out event.
Yes.
Lots of, we had 50 events in the city of Tacoma, I think 65 across Pierce County that Safe Streets was supporting and providing coordination for. And it was just an amazing time. I always love hearing all the stories from our mobilizers and the youth program specialists about what's happening in community when they go out there and do those things.
I take my eye off you for 1 second, Doctor, and you fly. Wow, I'm going to ignore you some more. Yolanda, can you tell us a little bit about the Health is Wealth program?
Yes, so we meet weekly and then we have a meal. We check in with the youth and then we do special activities, and that could range from maybe doing a workshop or cooking lessons or nature art.
Mm-hmm. How old are the youth when you say that you check in with them?
We welcome all ages, so
nice.
all youth and families are welcome to come and join us.
And just show up and have a great time. I love that. I personally would definitely sign up for the cooking class. That is, I am all about the food. So does the program, Nora, ever have special events or activities that are meant to say, hey, look at us?
Well, maybe not a hey, look at us, but we did have just a really great opportunity this summer, thanks to a little pot of funding that came through from the Institute for Community Leadership. Thank you very much to them.
Yes.
For some outdoor education. And so we asked the youth, the whole program is really youth-led. We asked them, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And everybody said Northwest Trek. Not very many of the kids had been out to Northwest Trek, so we rented a school bus, we packed 50 lunches, we loaded them all onto the school bus. Yolanda rode the school bus with the youth,
You
so
need a
give her a
crown for
gold.
that.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And we just had a wonderful time, and the kids had a great time. You know, they just loved it out there.
It is amazing, and I'm sure that two of you, I can hear you nodding after I get done saying this. What youth do when they're asked, what would you like to do? And I can imagine, Yolanda, there were kids on that bus who had never seen a bear, never seen a wolf. I mean, and that, for them to know that is just so empowering. Yolanda, when you think about the Safe Streets program, what is so special about the youth program that sets it apart?
I think building relationships and then seeing how the youth take ownership in their communities. I have a group that has been coming into one of the cohorts that we have in Tillicum, and that family comes in all of the time, and their mom, they also are on the community boards, and like they're just a staple in the community. And so every time I see her, I'm like, you're a staple in the community.
I love you. You're an anchor. You're a compass. Don't leave me. I love that. Nora, you had the opportunity recently to facilitate the Bay Terrence program. I love the name of that. What did you see when you did that work?
You know, I was a classroom teacher in elementary schools for 20 years before I transferred over to nonprofits. So it was great to have about 6 weeks in the program. I really saw the development of a community with the youth, which is what was amazing. You know, we started out, there was kind of a lot of bickering and arguing, and even the social workers on site there at Bay Terrace were saying, oh, these kids are fighting all the time out on the playground. And what they've really observed is less arguing and taking a moment where we count to 5,
Deep breath.
and then move on to try and communicate what we're actually feeling and thinking.
Okay, so I think you need a visit from Dr. Asante. who
I
was our
agree.
first
I
guest.
agree. No, we were listening
Yeah.
intently.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, so much happens in the green room in terms of community collaboration.
It certainly does.
Yolanda, what if there's a neighborhood or community that you would like to start a Health is Wealth program, or the youth wants to join that program? How do we do that?
I would encourage them to just reach out to my email, which is ybenton@safest.org, or the website.
Excellent. We've been showing that underneath that beautiful face of yours. So, Nora, Yolanda has told us just a few seconds ago how parents and kids can reach out. How can the community support Safe Streets and the place-based program that it offers?
Well, we have a luncheon coming up at the end of this month. It's on September 24th, The Power of Community. We'll hear some more great stories of the work that we do with our place-based programming for youth, as well as our neighborhood organizing and the Community Safety Council. We'll have lots of community partners in attendance at this event. So lots of people talking about the power of community, discussing it and making those connections to even strengthen it more. I think, you know, in these difficult times, really leveraging the power of relationship and connection to one another is going to help us get through these
It's
times.
huge because we have never been more divided as a nation than we are
Yep.
at this moment in this studio. So understanding the power of bringing community together is a way, hopefully, to start healing that divide.
Yes.
Who do you need to thank, Nora, for all of this great goodness?
So many people, of course. So many people, of course. Pierce County is a great supporter of us. We do quite a bit of work with them, with the youth violence prevention program that Yolanda is leading. And then, of course, the City of Tacoma. We work with them very closely. We wouldn't be anywhere, though, without our fabulous board of directors. Mitch Wright has taken over as board president this year, and he's doing a great job. So thank you to all of them. Yes.
I want to, and Yolanda, who do you need to thank?
I think all of the youth that come in and I can see their faces, and
Yes.
all of the families that are being their rock and bringing them in, and just getting to meet the people that are with their kids.
I love that. You two are a dynamic duo, let me tell you. From all the years that you taught to the look in your eye, which tells me you are doing what you were born to do in this community. So I want you back on the couch sooner than later. And thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. All right, we've got much more to come on CityLine. Don't go away. We will be right back.